Hello everyone and welcome to day 43 of Kathleen Ralph's 100 Days of Comics, and of course this is Kathleen. If you are just joining us for the first time and would like to start from the beginning, please click the link and it will take you to day 1. Day 43, that was yesterday. I'm a little bit behind on updating the video. Yesterday was a beautiful day, and aside from getting the comic work done, I also spent a lot of time out in the garden. It was a beautiful day of 27 degrees Celsius. It's really strange to be yanking plants out of the garden and emptying the water barrels on such a great day, but today is cold and rainy, and we're definitely heading into fall, so it's time to get it done. The beans were finished anyway, so I pulled out the beans, I harvested the carrots, and I've left a few things in just to see how they're going to do in the cooler weather. It's also the very middle of our longest election campaign since like the 1800s, when we used to have to travel by train across country to do our politicking. And I found out yesterday that there's a lot of people in my neighborhood who are afraid to get lawn signs or state their preference for a political party out of fear of sort of backlash from other people in the neighborhood, which I think is preposterous. So I'm ordering up a few lawn signs just to sort of get my voice out there and maybe to encourage other people to be a little bit braver. As you can tell, right now I'm doing flats for the comic and I'm doing rendering. I don't really understand why they call it rendering. Rendering seems to me to be something different than what this is, but I've heard several people refer to adding sort of the additional colors to be rendering. So that's the terminology that I'm using, even though I don't really agree with it. But for me, this is the layer where I add the highlights and shadows and sort of give everything a little bit more sort of visual interest and maybe a bit more depth. So I've been working on doing that, and the comic still needs a little tweaking today and some text, and it'll be ready to post on Monday, which will be day 45, which is pretty cool. I'm already hitting at day 45. Once I get to day 50, I'm going to go back and start adding some ads to some of the earlier videos. So be aware that the videos that you're seeing now that are ad-free will actually have some skippable ads at the beginning of them later on. And that's about it for my update today. Tomorrow we'll be starting a new comic or working on a new charcoal rendering of characters or places from the graphic novel. I'm not sure which it's going to be yet. And yeah, things are really moving forward as far as school goes and stuff, so hopefully my updates will become a little bit more regular, and we will see them coming out in the evenings. Unfortunately, I'm so tired at the end of the day that I really don't want to talk very much, but we'll see how that goes. Anyway, thank you for joining me today, and I hope to see you tomorrow. Have a great remainder of your weekend. Goodbye.